Sup, my friends, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. This is the Taoist Dragon, but you can call me Toasty! And welcome to the most mech-amazing school in the universe, Ace Academy! And I'm back, finally, again! Jeez, I've already recorded this episode once things fell through, because I accidentally deleted the footage. Now I have to re-record. But I'm sorry that it's been so long. It's just been hard for me to find an hour to actually record Ace Academy with school and all that good stuff. And on that note, I actually have one of the final papers to write for a class, if not the final paper. So I don't really have time to edit this. But it's been too long, and I hate just how long Ace Academy has been kicked down the road with school and my computer breaking, stuff like that. And I know there's some of you who have been paying a lot of attention to the series and would like to see where it goes, and I'm sorry for have been letting you down. So I'm not going to have time to edit this. I'm going to put on my end screen, that's about it. Otherwise, this is going to be mostly unedited. And thank you all for understanding. Sorry for taking a year and a half of that intro. Just wanted to explain things, and let's just get into it, because I'm already not editing this. Now, when I did this, when I last... now I don't even know what the heck I'm trying to say. When I tried this last time, I did Valerie. And it turns out that Valerie was the person that I chose in my own playthrough. And I think I'm just going to go with Valerie to keep it consistent with what I was going to do anyways. Even though I feel like it was slightly a mistake, I also feel it brought up some good points. So, Valerie, we're going to hang out with you. I wonder what Valerie is up to. I dial her number and wait for her answer. Ba-da-da. Hi! Sorry for talking over you. I was doing a little song. Hey, Valerie, you're busy? Oh, my fan is on, by the way, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. But if I don't have it on, I'm going to roast to death in my own room.
Yeah, I'm about to go meet a friend for some coffee.
Oh, really? Who's this friend? Please tell. Anyone I know?
It's you, silly.
Valerie is smooth as ice, I'll tell you what. Oh.
I'll meet you at the cafe, in front of the bookstore.
Sweet! Let's go! Sounds like a plan. I'll see you in a bit. Au revoir. Here we go. I make my way to the cafe. Walking fast. Already made that joke like a million times in the series. Didn't work with the song, but whatever. And there's Valerie. With her curl. I can't help it. That thing's just so silly. Yet she's just so confident. I have to admire her for that. She's like, yeah, I own this place, even though her hair is uncontrollable. Maybe she does that on purpose, probably, but it's just so silly. Valerie is waiting for me in a booth by the time I arrive.
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Damn, there's that Valerie pout. It's like a combination of I am going to stab you in your sleep and I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like a combination of I'm going to stab you in your sleep and just being really playful. It's like the eyes are like, I'll murder you. And the mouth is like, I'm just teasing you. So, you, a lady. I want to do that one, but I'm just going to stare her down. I'm not even going to grace her with an answer.
Hello?
I'm not answering you. I don't respond. Valerie watches me, then smirks.
I like what you see.
You know what? Part of why I wanted to choose Valerie is because I know I give Valerie a bit of a hard time, particularly since I'm choosing Mayu for this route. But I actually kind of like Valerie. She's just fun. And, like, flirting isn't bad. Being flirty isn't a bad thing, you know? So, yeah, I feel like I've been a little harsh on Valerie in this series, but this scene, I was like, Valerie, you're cool stuff. And that's why I chose it again. Stupid plane! You probably can hear that plane. I know you can, because my window's open. But again, if it's not open, I will die! No, I don't like what I see, because I'm trying to hook up with Mayu. Also, I've never really been one for looks anyways. I mean, they're all anime babes anyways. But Valerie is just alright. I've seen better. Valerie laughs.
Sure, that's why you can't keep your eyes off me.
I just love how she has a response for everything. It's beautiful. I quickly look away. Have you ordered yet?
No, I was waiting for a certain someone to get their butt over here.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. Did I keep her waiting? I mean, yes, she was waiting there when I arrived. But that's besides the point. We had just called and set up impromptu plans. I don't remember saying, like, I'll be there in 5 minutes, or whatever. So whatever. So what I'm hearing is you want to see my butt. Valerie smirks.
Give me a twirl then.
Ah, no! No, Valerie! Bad girl! It's Mayu who has my heart. Oh. Now I feel bad. I want to address that too. I don't dislike Mayu, but she's a little shy for me. I just feel kind of nervous around her because, like, every little thing, it seems like it's almost the end of the world. She's just quiet and shy, which is alright, but oh man. I feel bad about this, which is why, I don't know, I'm kind of stumbling over my words right now. Because Mayu, she's great and she's cute. She has a really nice smile. And I know they're all video game characters. That aside, it's just Mayu is a little too shy for me. Because I want to be more outgoing and whatever. And it's just like, Mayu just always seems like she's falling apart. Except when she's playing music and stuff. And that's a great side of her to see. But it's not explicitly like I like Valerie more than Mayu. Actually, in my own playthrough, I chose Yuna. Because that's the kind of person that I really like. Yuna's nice, but she's not so like shy that she's always tripping over herself. She's great. Great stuff. But Valerie isn't bad. And I know I give her a hard time because she's so flirty, but really, she's just kind of fun to hang out with. I like that. But yeah, so I admit it. It's terrible confession considering this is a Mayu playthrough, but I won't have to move on because this is taking too long, and I'm already not really editing this. But yeah, I just wanted to tell it to you straight there, everybody. I do like Mayu. No, now I'm just repeating myself, but just to summarize. I like Mayu, but I find it kind of hard to interact with her. So, there we go. I won't fall for your objectification. I'm more than a piece of meat, ladies. Ugh. I kind of want to do, I put the Maximus and Gluteus Maximus. I know! I'm a terrible person. I'm not necessarily trying to flirt with her. I just like, I don't know, being silly. But nah. Nah, that's terrible. I feel bad. I'm a jerk. Okay, moving on. I won't fall for your objectification. I don't have to because I'm more than just my body. Please, Jackhammer. When I started this game, I chose athletic. You're literally only just your body. Valerie smirks.
Sounds like someone skipped their squats at the gym and is embarrassed.
Yeah, I haven't been working out lately. I feel bad about that. I need to get back into it. I won't fall for that either. Yeah, you stick your ground, Jackhammer. You're more than just a piece of eye candy. You're a man underneath those 8-pack biceps, and I hate you because you're better looking than me. She pouts, but has trouble keeping a straight face. I flip open the menu and take a minute to read my options. Valerie and I placed our orders, then she pulls out a pencil and sketchbook. What are you doing?
Not me, you.
What? Huh? Exactly, Jackhammer. She pushes the sketchbook towards me and grins playfully.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
Okay, then. I want to do as you wish, as opposed to I can try and because, well, for one, in this situation, I didn't see it as being flirty, because I'm an oblivious guy. Okay, I went through high school without hooking up with anybody, which is probably not something to brag about, but at school dances, I remember girls used to bump into me with their butts, and I was confused as to why. And so I thought about it in college, and it's like they're trying to grind with me. But I stick to my decision because I like dancing, and grinding is not dancing. But besides that, I'm pretty oblivious, and my mind doesn't go there most of the time. So for me, choosing as you wish is like, hell yeah, I want to try. That sounds like fun. Besides, these other two they're not Jackhammer. You'd be like, fuck yeah. Just wish it wasn't so flirty. Whatever. We're... Rest assured, guys. This is still the Maya route. Everything will be fine. If you insist, but you have to disrobe first, as all my French girls are painted in their purest form. Why, Jackhammer? Why? Oh my god. It gets better. Valerie grins devilishly and slips one shoulder out of her jacket, then another. My eyes widen as I drink in the scene. I can't believe that worked. Thank you, God. How stupid are you, Jackhammer, to think that this is actually going to work? I know Valerie is a flirt, but she's in the middle of a public place right now, so I think she's just messing with you, bud. In fact, I know she's just messing with you. I can't believe that you're an idiot enough to fall for her. I can't believe you, asked her to I'm flabbergasted. Even though I'm, the evil puppet master pulling the strings, I didn't want her to go this far, okay? She slowly shimmies her arms out of the jacket.
Okay, I've disrobed for you.
Yep, she took off her jacket. She laughs at my look of disappointment. Jackhammer, what were you expecting? She leans onto the table, rests her chin in her hands, and flashes me a warm smile. Taking this as my cue to start drawing, I clumsily trace the pencil around the page. As hard as I try, my uncoordinated figures cannot illustrate what my eyes see. ...
Are you done yet?
Hell no! Give me a second! Valerie speaks through her teeth, trying not to disturb her pose. Wow, she's being a really good model. I'm not really surprised, but... No! I continue to sketch. After a few minutes, Valerie tries again.
How about now?
No! Still no! She waits another couple minutes. I'm sorry. That was cute. How about now? But impatient, and I don't like it. She waits another couple of minutes.
Now?
No! I will tell you when it's done, woman! Oh, shit. Calm down, I'll be done when it's done. She sighs heavily.
The things I have to do for you.
I know, I can't believe how much I have to put up with. In case you forgot, you're the one who asked me to draw you. You can't rush these things. Exactly.
Shouldn't you be concentrating? What are you doing talking to me?
Oh, I take everything back. I hate Valerie. You're the one talking to
If
me.
you spent more time on your drawing and less time blaming me for things, you'd be done by now.
Such a snarky little ass. I glare at her. She winks before returning to her pose. We fall silent as I work on the drawing. Valerie stares confidently at me, never looking away when I glance up at her. For some reason, that makes me even more nervous. I push away my embarrassment and focus on her features. For all the times I've looked at her, I've never really seen just how perfectly her features flow into each other. I mean, have you not seen that curl on the top of her head? It's just like, shoo, flows right into it. But the perfect part I would debate. I know I bring up the curl a lot. It's just, she's supposed to be this alluring, seductive woman, and then she just got a little curl on the top of her head. I can't take it serious. It's the first time I've noticed just how truly beautiful she is, and my face flushes from the thought. I hate you, Jackhammer. I love you, but I hate you. I'm kind of upset with myself for doing this. But I wanted to bring up the point about Valerie and Mayu. And all you people who are shy out there, it's cool. I mean, in middle school I got to a point where I didn't talk to anybody. But that was after a traumatic incident in the 5th grade. And I'll admit I'm probably not as shy as I come off to people. I don't know what to talk about most of the time with people. But I'm actually more extroverted than it might seem. Because, yeah, I mean, like, YouTube, I'm doing a show, so I'm really talkative. I'm, like, the only guy here, though, and I'm talking to a camera, even though you guys are behind the camera. Hi. At least I hope you're there. But, like, in my day-to-day, I can be pretty quiet, and that's mostly just because I don't know what to say, and all that good stuff. So, I feel like I pushed myself more into an introverted box than I actually am. And that's why I sort of have issues connecting with people like Mayu, because I'm naturally energetic and rambunctious, and she's more reserved and timid. And it's just like, I feel I'm constantly just setting her off, and she's very fragile, and that's hard for me. And I always said I wasn't going to keep on talking about this. I'm talking about it again. But I just wanted to clarify for all you shy people out there, I think you're cool stuff. And being shy isn't a bad thing. Heck, even being introverted isn't a bad thing. Though being introverted and shy isn't bad. And I'll just like you fine, but yeah. I guess I'll just admit if... Nah. Now I feel awkward. Because this is the difference between real life and a video game. Mayu's just a video game character. You're a real person. So, there you go. I wouldn't have the same thoughts or feelings towards you as a person as I do for Mayu, a game character. I really should keep this unedited, because even though it's awkward and kind of cringy, it like shows you different things about my personality, and a lot of these things I tend to edit out, mostly to keep afloat to an episode. The next time I glance up at Valerie, her smile looks more genuine. I know she saw me blush, and that makes me blush even more. After a few minutes, I drop my pencil. Okay, done. Valerie breaks her pose.
Let me see.
Okay, give me a second. Pushing forward the sketchbook, I wonder if she'll like that I drew her. These choices are terrible. Because I, for one, wasn't even focused on her boobs, okay? I'm focused on the face. I thought I was drawing her face. And then we get to here, and it's like, did I draw her with huge tits? With no tits! Oh my god. They're both terrible for different reasons. I feel like Jackhammer would draw her with tingle bitties, though. Don't you guys think he would do that? Yeah. But no. I want to draw her as accurately as possible. She stares at the drawing, and her eyes grow wide. She grabs the sketchbook off the table and studies it closely. I hope it's okay.
It's more than okay. It's really good.
Damn! Those are some crazy eyes right there. I blink. I anticipated she had used a lot of choice words, but good was not one of them. Really?
Yeah, you really captured the eyes. They're so expressive.
That would be me. I really like eyes and the imagery of eyes. So, I even have a painting that's not here, sadly, that has like an eye in it. I was supposed to do it in a Jackson Pollock style, and I actually didn't paint the eye in it. I was just splattering paint around, and then I took a scraper and I scraped off the paint, and then there was just kind of an eye there. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. Sadly, it has not aged well because I scraped the paint off. It kind of has a mudded look to it. But still, it's a pretty cool painting, and I'll show it sometime when I get it back. But yes, focusing on the eyes sounds like a very me thing to do. Do they look like they're up to no good? She laughs.
They look like they only do good. All the time.
Damn it, I failed. Then I guess I still have a long way to go. Yeah. I mean, I said that the first time I recorded this episode, but since this is my second time, I already knew what Jackhammer was going to say. Which is kind of sad, because there's this part, and another part that's coming up, not to spoil anything, that Jackhammer and I pretty much said the same thing. And in fact, one time we said exactly the same thing. And I started laughing. I was like, I've never been so connected to you, Jackhammer. But you're not going to get to see that, because that was the first time I recorded. Sorry for bringing it up. I just like being disappointing. She continues to look at the drawing. Guess she's just a little vain. But that's not surprising. I'm glad she likes it, though. You really think it's that good?
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty.
Of course it's pretty. It's you. Oh. Good thing I didn't say that out loud, or Mayu's not here. Yeah, I probably should have hung out with Valerie. I don't like this about... I mean, technically, he's single, and it's okay for people to talk with other people of the opposite sex. Just not in a flirty way. I got a bit flirty here. I'm going after Mayu, so I shouldn't be a two-timing skis-ball scumbag. So I feel bad. I'm not trying to do that, but I just feel like I do it, so I don't want to. Okay. That got a little weird. Yeah, I mean, I'll admit to you guys, I don't know. I get the fact that hanging out with these other girls while I'm doing the Mayu route is just kind of, whatever. But then again, this is a visual novel, and we're supposed to be just getting to know the characters. But I had an option to hang out with Sho, and I didn't choose that. I'll admit it. I admit my own shortcomings and faults. But I don't know. I'm an oblivious guy, and relationships is not something that I'm really good at, so I don't know. I might be being too hard on myself sometimes, or whatever. And yeah, it's just not an area that I'm particularly strong in. And I apologize if I act like a dumb jerk, but I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to be nice and honest, and I know I'm like nice to everybody, which can come off a little bit like I'm flirting or whatever, and that can cause issues. So I've just been trying to learn how to do things properly. But I'm not going after these other girls with the intent of flirting with them. It's more just to hang out. And that's part of why I've been a little harsh on Valerie. Ooh, excuse me. It's part of why I've been a little harsh on Valerie, because she's so flirty, and I just like swung the opposite direction of like, no, I'm not going after you, so stay away. Which I feel is kind of rude. You know, it's alright to joke around and have fun, as long as it doesn't really cross a boundary. So, I admit that I'm still learning what the heck that boundary's supposed to be, but moving on. I had a good model. I just drew what I saw. Wow. She hugs the sketchpad to her chest and beams. Well, it's good to know that if this whole engineering thing doesn't work out, you can always fall back on a modeling career.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yay! I made her happy. And that's a nice thing. It's a good thing. Her cheeks are tinged pink. I think she's genuinely flattered. Steel! Yeah, I'm after Mayu. Valerie glances at the time and wrinkles her nose. There is a lot to like about Mayu. I know I keep talking about this even though I say that I'm not going to. I feel it's very prevalent to this whole series though. But there is a lot to like about Mayu. She's like really smart and talented, and she's an awesome person. So I like hanging out with Mayu. I like Mayu just fine. I feel that that's necessary to bring up because I've been talking so much about how her being shy is just kind of rough for me. There's a lot really good about Mayu. Okay.
I've got class soon.
Yep, guess that means you have to leave before we even ate or drank anything because I've been drawing you this whole time. Don't sound so excited about it.
It's not a fun one.
Is any class a fun one? Just kidding. Which one is it?
Introduction to Art History.
Huh. That sounds like it would be a very boring class. No offense. Don't you like art?
I do. And since I also like history, I thought this would be a good choice for one of my electives.
Does sound like it. So why the disappointment?
Well, it turns out that although I like history and I like actually creating art, learning about other people creating art is not as fun.
Ooh. Yeah, this is another reason why I wanted to do this option. Because what she's talking about right now is a big deal for me. Because, like, I'm an artist through and through. I love creating. I'm especially a story writer and stuff. So when it comes to experiencing other people's art or creating my own art, I would rather create my own art. And it actually becomes an issue in very limited circumstances too, like, say if I was playing an RPG, because I do play a lot of role-playing games, and someone tries to make another character for me, I can't do it. I will not enjoy it, because I didn't make the character. They can make a perfectly fine character, and I like them just fine, but I wasn't involved, so I just can't do it. And it's weird. And it's one of my shortcomings, but yeah, like, between writing a book or reading a book, I would choose writing a book. But that's something I kind of want to overcome, because there's a lot of good stuff out there that I'd like to experience, and it would help me create my own stuff too. So, was watching me create art for you today not fun either? She smirks.
That doesn't count. I was part of the creative process.
Exactly. That's true. She glances again at the time and gathers her things.
Okay, I've got to head out.
Yep. Alright, I nod. And with that, there goes Valerie. After we pay for our drinks, I'm not sure we even drank, we head our separate ways. But not before I catch Valerie fondly sneak another peek at my drawing. This is getting embarrassing. Obviously, she hasn't seen my Pokemon draw challenges, because then she'd be like, you're not a good drawer. It's quiet in the house when I arrive home. Guess no one's here. It's no surprise that Uncle Kaito's still at work, but I would have expected Nikki to be home by now. Check your phone! Maybe she left you a billion text messages because you left it in your gear again. She's been spending more and more time at her cooking club. Must be going really well. Nice. I should take advantage of the quiet and study. As I head upstairs, a blonde head peeks around the corner. Ah,
You, big bro?
I guess she was here. Surprise, surprise. I pause at the top of the stairs. Hey, I didn't know you were home. Nikki grins mischievously.
Is it because for once I wasn't slaving away in the kitchen waiting for you to come back?
You make me feel so terrible, sister. Wow. You need to learn how to frickin' cook, Jackhammer. Piece of shit. And these options. A good woman should know her place. What the fuck? But you're like the waifu I didn't even ask for. She's your freaking sister. Okay. Nope. I'm going if it was too quiet. Mr. Game Developer, you're cool. I like your stuff. This is like one of the best visual novels I've ever seen. But those two options... Really? No, nothing like that. There's just no way the house can be this quiet if you're home.
Hey!
Ha ha ha! Flipped it on you. What?
I'm always quiet.
Really? Is this what you call quiet?
It was quiet before you got home, which means you're the one who brings the noise.
Fuck yeah! I bring the noise! Nikki grins.
Anyway, before you so rudely distracted me, I had a question for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is it?
Can you give me a ride to the beach tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I can manage that. I blink at her. How did you know I was going to the beach? I mean... Actually, I guess that's a good point. But she didn't say... Hey, I know you're going to the beach. Will you give me a ride to the beach tomorrow? She just said, will you give me a ride to the beach tomorrow? It doesn't imply that she thought you were going anyways.
Because tomorrow is Umiko's festival?
What now? How do you know about that? Nikki stares at me as if I have two heads.
Because I live in Isokaze.
Okay.
Did you know about this?
Nope, I did not. I mean, not exactly. Sho didn't specify why we were going when he invited me.
And you didn't bother to ask.
Why would I? It's going to the beach. Do I need a reason? This wasn't the thing, by the way, that I mentioned earlier about Jackhammer and I saying the same thing. But I said pretty much the same thing right now. Do I really need a reason to go to the beach?
Fair point.
Exactly.
Well, if you want to know, tomorrow is a festival to honor Umiko, the protector of Isokaze.
Ooh, I do want to know. Tell me more.
A long time ago, the Dragon King threatened to drown the island if Umiko didn't marry him. So when she agreed to live with him in his underwater castle, she stole his magical pearl and now uses it to control the waves.
I want people to tell me if this is a true story. I actually don't know much about geography in general, and that expands to Japan. I don't really know the cities there. I don't know if Ikokaze is a real city, or if this is a real story from there, but I have heard this story before, and I think it's based on true mythology. So any of you know, let me know. I'd like to learn. Huh, that's pretty cool. How did you learn about this? And also if the names are the same. That's the important thing, because I'm, like, very sure. Pretty sure. It's like, yeah, I'm absolutely certain, maybe, but no. I'm very certain that it is based off a true story. I'm just not sure if they changed the names for it. Huh, that's pretty cool. How did you learn about this?
You know I've always loved mythologies.
Me too, Nikki. That's true.
So, can you take me or not?
Sure, I'll be leaving at 10:45. Her face falls.
Oh,
What? Why? Oh.
well, my friends aren't going to be there until later.
And? So hitch a ride with them.
I don't really feel comfortable asking them.
Okay. Look, if you want a ride, you come in when I go in. Fine, then you can come with me.
But you're going so early.
Ah, this was it, but now I've already forgotten what we said. No, wait a minute, this isn't the line. Then take the bus. She smiles sweetly.
When I said early, I actually meant that's perfect.
That's what I thought. Yep, this was it. I mean, it's not necessarily a hard thing for two random people to say together, because that's like a common phrase. But still, after she said that, I was like, that's what I thought. And this came up and I laughed. It's like, we've never been so in sync there, Jackhammer. Nikki cranes her neck to peek down the stairs behind me.
You hungry yet?
I guess so, but I don't want you cooking for me. I mean, you already teased me about how you're slaving in the kitchen, and I feel bad. I know you like cooking, but you shouldn't have to cook all my meals for me. I'm such a terrible older brother. A bit, yeah.
Me too. Come on, let's go downstairs and see what we have.
Sure, let's do it. She moves past me and flies down the stairs. I follow her slowly. Nikki and I whip up a quick dinner. Then I spend the rest of the night looking at more information about the festival before going to bed. I flip around in bed, too excited to settle down, before finally drifting off to sleep. And this is a great place to end, because I'm not sure if I've been recording for an hour. I don't think so. It didn't take me quite an hour to get here last time. But yeah, I feel like picking up at the beach is a great place to start the next episode. We'll get to see Mayu in her bikini. Okay then, but what am I trying to think? Yeah, I'm going to keep this like completely unedited, so you can see all my like awkwardness and foolishness and learn more about me. But yeah, all right. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. Pretend a leg is a mic and drop it. If you haven't already, I appreciate if you showed that sub and bell button some love. And don't forget, sharing is caring. Stay beautiful!